Hello. Wait, let me move my mic closer. I hope you guys don't hear that. This mic is like really sensitive to that kind of stuff. But anyways, hello, it's me, Katsuhan, aka Katsu, aka Han, aka Katsuhan, but you already knew that. Anyway, today we're doing a very special stream today, where I shall be drawing, if you can call it that. So with that in mind, I am using kind of like a different setup today. I don't know where to look. So if you see me not looking directly at you, it's because I don't know where to look. But I have a different setup because we're going to be drawing stuff. And I have my other mic on, my slightly better mic. I say slightly better because it's not like the Shure SM7B. It's literally just a mic. it's a slightly better one than my headset one. So that's what I'm going to be using because I want to try giving it kind of like a comfy ASMR vibe. Even though it's not really ASMR, it's just kind of me just kind of talking to you guys and having a very comfy, cozy stream. So that, yeah, is exactly what we're going to be doing today. Like I mentioned, if you saw my tweet that I made, we are going to be drawing a Kamisato Ayato artwork that I did like a while ago, but I kind of lost motivation to continue doing because I messed up on it. But we're going to try and at least finish a little bit more today. So that is what we are going to do. I have my little iPad here. The app that I am using to kind of cast this into my OBS is kind of looking a little bit weird. So if I suddenly like cut out and you can't see my drawing anymore, just let me know. And also let me know if I'm too loud or too quiet while I stream. And background music, which I have on as well, if it's too loud or not, please let me know too. And we shall see how that goes from there. Other than that, I don't really have anything else to tell you. We could just get into the cozy and comfiness. I am having mangoes, frozen mangoes, as the fruit of the day. So basically, you're gonna get an all-around ASMR experience from all of that, simply because you're gonna get mouth sounds, you're gonna get drawing sounds, you're gonna get quiet yapping, you're gonna get quiet sounds, and maybe you're gonna get quiet molding. I don't know. We'll see how upset this drawing makes me. So yeah, let's go. Let me just... I'll change to the screen in 1 second. My little app is just being a little bit strange. Oh, hello, Unatech95 / Sofa Loaf. I know it's you, Sofa Loaf. Thank you for coming to my little comfy cozy stream today. Oh yes, I think I forgot to mention this. For this stream, please feel free to just do whatever. You can draw with me if you want. You can just watch me. You can, fall asleep if you want to. If you're feeling like this is giving you that kind of vibe just to fall asleep. Or if you want to get any other work done, please feel free to do so. This is just going to be that kind of vibe today. I'm not going to be able to give any tutorial on drawing. I mean, I'll show you what I'm doing, but I don't think that it's going to be very good advice. So I wouldn't call this a tutorial by any means. But yeah, please feel free to get any work that you want to get done. I'm just going to move my mic a little to the side here. Yeah, never mind. Okay. And we shall vibe. Ah! This is turning into a very not ASMR stream. Anyway, so I'm just gonna get my reference pictures up so I know what I'm doing. Alright. Hello, Yuzai! Thank you for coming to my stream. Oh wait, I should be more quiet because it's a cozy ASMR stream. Thank you for coming. Alright, let me go to my screen. Alright. Here is my Kamisato Ayato sketch that I did. And basically, the reason why I just think that it is a failure is because I did the wrong thing that I usually don't do, which is me just having too much hubris and thinking I could draw this without, you know, having an actual sketch done before. I was like, yeah, I see all my favorite artists on, like, you know, TikTok and whatever, and they just go in. That isn't me. I should be doing better. Oh, and Exma, am I pronouncing that correct? Antina was go say hi. Thank you for coming. Also, wow, looks sick. Not going. Oh, thank you so much for that. Yuzai, that's no sketch. It's not. That's the problem. Okay. Actually, let me just show you how that works. So this is, I have like inked in different layers / sketched in different layers, and it was a very big mistake. This, oh, that was background that I just didn't like. So this was the sketch that I actually did. That's not proper English. This was the sketch that I actually did. And I was like, this is good enough. This is good enough. It wasn't good enough. And I'm running into the issue now where I'm not able to do the proper like clothing because I don't know where the placement is, and it's just really kind of messing me up. That can't be a sketch. Oh, it looks better than my finished products. Oh, well, thank you for that, but I just I know it looks not horrible, but it's just giving me a lot of trouble because I'm not used to inking something without having like the proper placements already there with the sketch, if that makes sense. I'll give you kind of an example. Damn, Ayato looking fine. He do be looking fine. I spent too long on his face because I was like, if anything, at least he's going to be hot. If his proportions are wrong, if his like clothes are all messed up, at least he can be hot. But let me show you another example of another art before we get into it. Pew pew pew. You know, start lurking if you don't mind. It's 3 AM here. Looks like a cozy stream to relax you. Of course! I said that I think before you got here, and if you want to lurk and fall asleep or do anything else while I am streaming, that's totally okay. It's just a comfy stream that you can relax to and just vibe and sleep or whatever you want to do. So, back to my example. Alright, here we are. Unregistered. If you're seeing that on the screen, I have no idea what's happening. Wait, let me just go back. Oh, my art is covering chat. There we go. Oh my gosh, and thank you for the follow. You're so nice. Such a kind soul. No, you are the kind soul. Oh, okay. I guess the unregistered is gone now. Sorry if you saw that. But yeah, this is the sketch, a sketch that I did before. I mean, of course it was before. But this is a kind of sketch that I usually start off with. This is like my old drawing that I did like a year or so ago of Vil Schoenheit from Twisted Wonderland, Vampireville that I did. And as you can see here, there's a lot more done on this sketch, quote unquote, than my Ayato Kamisato. So this is why I'm kind of lost with my current Kamisato Ayato art. And in the end, even though this one took a long time, because it's just Yana Toboso's fashion clothes are just hell to recreate. But this was the end result of that. Yaoiful, very yaoiful. As a Fujoshi, that is my kind of life's goal, is to make everything yaoi-fi. But this is the end result of that. The color's kind of looking off on the screen to me. I don't know if it's looking off to you, but this is the end result of my Vil Schönheit art. It's took a lot of work, and I'm very proud of it. I think it's the favorite work, my most favorite art that I ever did. But even though this took a while, it didn't take as long a while, and like didn't make me lose motivation as much as the Kamisato Ayato art, because I couldn't, I don't know, I just can't figure out the drawing of the clothes, and it's just very much kind of draining me a little bit. But I thought it would be a good idea to kind of test these kind of art streams today by doing this. The details, even though they're there, they almost murdered me because they're too much. So we're gonna do our best today. I have a picture of Kamisato Ayato on the screen, and if you see me kind of looking at weird places, you know, please don't mind me. I'm probably looking either at my screen for the reference photo, or I'm looking at my iPad, so I'll be looking down. Very yaoiful, you guys are. Very yaoiful, very much. Unfortunately, this one isn't as yaoi as the other one, but you know, we vibe. All right, let us get into the drawings. Alright, and again, feel free to do whatever you guys want to do. I'm dropping my glasses, I'm dropping my everything, and I'm trying to make it not hit the ground so that it doesn't, you know, make a loud noise. But anyway, here we are. Alright. Also, ASMR mango. Okay, that was 2000. Oh my god. Ah, my teeth. Anyway. Oh. Help me. What's that trick of brain freeze again? Stick your tongue in the roof of your mouth. Okay, I think it's better. I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting it to be that cold. Okay, but here we go. Let's see here what I need to do. So thankfully this is only like a half of the body. Less than half of the body. It's literally like just his head. Alright. What? Saying unregistered, man. What? Okay. Cool. And by the way, if you guys have, even though this is like a comfy stream and I'm mostly drawing, if you have any questions or want to talk about anything while I do le arts, please feel free to ask me random questions. I had very good reviews about my Blood Eagle lecture with Sofaloaf. That one time playing Hellblade, so please feel free to continue that kind of trend. But anyway, and you know, if some of you want to draw as well, I want to see if I can pin this drawing. I'm using this as a reference. And do you usually stream? Oh my gosh, sorry, I can't read. Do you usually stream same time as now, by the way, so I know for the next streams? During the weekday, generally yes, around like 8 or 9 p.m. EST. On the weekends, which I usually do just basically Sunday, it's around 4 p.m. EST, which is like what, 1 p.m. PST? But I want to see if I can do it like a little bit earlier on the weekdays, like a little bit, maybe like 7 p.m. We'll see. That seems a little bit early, but yeah, around like 9 p.m. EST is probably what I'll be doing. So you know, for the next streams, yeah, it's gonna be around that for the weekdays. That's when I can just kind of chill and vibe and stream for a little bit. But here we go. This is why can't I pin it? There we go. Alright, so I've pinned this little link if any of you guys want to draw it as well. This is what I'm going to be using as kind of a reference for like his clothes and stuff. But without further ado, let's see. Oh, actually, let me just... Alright. And if you would like to know, my next stream will be Sunday, 4 p.m. EST. We're going to be finishing Hellblade. I feel like it's going to be a very short stream, so we'll see what we do after that. But anyway, let's see what I want to do here. I think before I just kind of stopped doing it, I was working on his kind of like rope necklace-y thing. So let us do that. This one's kind of hard for me to do, honestly. Because I can't get the kind of correct vibe. Let me just get this out of the way for a second. They kind of look like kanji, like those long breadsticks, but it's fine. It's fine that way. And we're gonna see how long this particular stream goes. I'm gonna be thinking like, we'll see how much we can get through within 2 hours, 2 hours and a half. I don't really know. We'll see. Let me zoom in on my reference pic here. Okay. And there we go. This is the face. Where's the closed layer? There it is. And I hope you guys all had a wonderful day today. This lovely Thursday. I have no idea what this is actually. Alright, I think my app that I'm using to kind of screencast this is just gonna say unregistered every now and then. So just ignore that for now. It's a free app because I have to screen from my iPad or screen mirror from my iPad to my OBS, and my OBS is on my PC because I stream from my PC. So that gives me some problems. So I have this app or software called Air Screen Mirroring Receiver, and it allows me to do that. Okay, let's see. I don't really like this that much. Okay. This is kind of like a lacing type of design on his neck. It's like necklace situation. At least the good thing about it is his hair covers up most of it in my drawing. So we don't have to worry about that part. But let's see. Let's actually do this way. And then art tends to look your art looks a little bit different than what you imagined it to be, that's also okay, because it is your art and that's all that matters. It should be like a V shape. I don't like this. I want it to at least kind of look like it has that like kind of intertwining design. Okay, let's do it this way. And then kind of go like that. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere, guys. And it's also hard for me too, because I don't have like a lot of time to do art throughout the day. I'm gonna lower my mic a little bit. So I haven't been able to spend a lot of time on this particular one. I have been drawing though. I've been basically drawing for like my friends and stuff. What is this? Okay. It was on the wrong layer. Okay. Here we go. Kind of wrap this around here, sort of. But today I went to skating practice, and then I had to go to my pharmacy to pick up some meds, but it was an ordeal, man. It was an ordeal because my skating practice ends around like rush hour, like 4 p.m. And the skating rink, unfortunately, is downtown. But luckily it's close to my pharmacy, relatively. But the traffic is just abysmal. I hated it. But I did get the things that I needed from the pharmacy, so we are good. Let's check how this is looking. Without the... I'm just gonna make this a little bit more horizontal. By the way, I don't know much about like art, like art etiquette or techniques. However, I do spend a lot of time trying to perfect what I'm doing. And I don't think you should. I think I'm actually gonna make this a little bit higher. Because a real artist would pretty much just get things done in one line. But that's not me. And fix this a little bit. There. That doesn't look half bad. Also, doing these kinds of like art streams are good for me too, because it helps me stay on topic and not get like distracted. And you know, check my phone, watch videos, which I do a lot when I'm drawing on my own. See? Okay, not bad. Alright. Wow, my hair is getting in my way. Alright. Let's see what part to draw next. Whoop. So, looking at the options here, I can either draw, actually let me see if I can open up my reference here. Okay, perfect. So this is a reference here. We can either work on this thing, which good luck me, or that, this situation, with like the I don't know what you call it, but the little like bow thing. Or we can work on this, his shoulder armor pads. So I think I'll just work from right to left, because it seems kind of, I don't want to say easier, but it seems deceptively easier to draw this side. So why don't we do that? Regarding getting distracted while drawing, usually make time to draw in a cafe with friends or something, so we tell each other to stop being distracted. That would work if I touched grass. I'm just trying to see if I can get rid of the registered thing happening. But if not, that's okay. I'll figure it out later. Yeah, but I mean, that's not a bad strategy. I find that with me and my friends, we would get just more distracted than ever if we were together. That's why, like, in school too, I didn't like studying with other people because I felt like everyone just got super distracted. But hey, if that works for you, that works for you. That's a good strat. Okay, let's see. I don't know. I had this made on the actual art, but as you can see, it's like in a not very good placement. So it's like a triangle here. Whoop. There. Also, talking about doing your work with friends, I have like a PTSD story. It's not really a PTSD story, but a story of when I was in school. And basically, I just, like I said, I don't really study with friends. But I thought, let's try it out. Because these group of really, really smart people in my program wanted to study. And for some reason, they wanted to invite me to study. Already a wrong decision on their part. But in any case, we went to study. I think we were trying to study for like a biology exam or something. And I don't study in groups, so I didn't know we had to, like, you know, study for the study group. I thought the study group was the studying. But apparently we had to study for the study group. So yeah, they were all like, yes, I recited and memorized all the information on, I don't know, lecture 35 or whatever. And then another guy would be like, okay, then how many ATPs are there used in the Krebs cycle? I don't know. I'm just saying things. And so they knew all this stuff, and I was here just like, I thought I was gonna learn that now, and they would ask me questions and be like, what's the, I know what the answer is now, but what is the enucleated cell in our body called? Or the cell that doesn't have any nucleus in our body, as an example. And I was very, very confused, and I felt like I was a very stupid kid, and I was letting my teammates down. Red blood cell, by the way. But I just knew that, and it's not like I was like not a hard worker or a hard studier. It was just I had my own kind of way of studying, and it didn't really include other people unless it really had to, which might sound like a bad thing. And it's not that I don't like working with other people. I do, but just not in this sense. Okay, this is kind of starting to look like the Assassin's Creed symbol here. I'm gonna make this a little bit more symmetrical. Good enough. Just gonna turn my little fan on because it's getting hot up in the Canadas. You would think we have like minus 20 degrees all year long if you're not familiar with Canada, but no. We were, like, as Canadians, we were born to live in minus 20 degrees, but we're forced to live in 25 degrees plus right now. And to me, that's hot. I'm melting, and inside it feels like it's 30 degrees. Studying alone is just easier and comfier. Sometimes try learning with my friends, but I can never get into the flow of studying around them. That's exactly what I'm saying, and I don't know what it is. It's just I struggle. I think, you know, like with one person who is also equally dedicated, like ended up for another kind of course studying with one friend, and luckily she was just as kind of quiet and very kind of focused on her studies as me, and we talked a little bit, but I felt at least that we were getting some studying done. But I agree, like, I don't know, something about it, just I'm not able to get into the flow of studying with other people, especially in groups of like more than, I don't know, another person. Alright, I'm going to make this line. Whoop. I'm just gonna make it a little bit more diagonal, rotated. Ah! What the heck? What is going on? Okay. Sorry, I don't know why that line just decided that it was going to copy and paste itself. Okay. How was that placement? I want it to be like that. Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to move everything. Okay, yeah, that is. There we go. A little bit more down. What did you all do today? For those of you who are still here, did you do life things, or did you have the luxury of vibing a little bit? I think that's good. Ah! Good enough. If anything looks wrong, we can fix it later. That's the beauty of digital art. And if anyone wants to know, I am drawing on an iPad, as I mentioned before, but I'm using Procreate. I do want to kind of eventually move away from Procreate. Procreate. But and like go to something like Clip Studio, which seems to have like a lot more features and is kind of the go-to for anyone who draws kind of manga, anime stuff. Ugh, I don't like that. However, I think right now I'm just, as someone just kind of getting used to the digital process and kind of all the tools, I like Procreate quite a bit. Plus, it's like a one-time fee, which is a lot better than what Clip Studio for iPad wants us to do, which is a subscription. Which, I know, I might have to bite the bullet eventually and do that, but... I don't like that. Today was a chill day for you. I bought myself Nier Replicant. Oh! After you're waiting for it to go on sale. Oh my goodness. Congratulations. Wait, I need to check that out. Where is it having a sale? Putting that on my wish list for later. Procreate has a lot of useful assets though, a lot more tutorials too. I do agree with that. That's kind of another reason why I like staying on Procreate. We used the old Clip Studio, which was a one-time payment I bought like 10 years ago though. I wish I bought it then. I thought, well, my dad, when like I was 10-year-old bean, not 10-year-old bean, but like around that time, my dad was like offering to just get it for me as a present. But I was like, it's okay. It'll always be there. I was wrong. Now they're like, you get to just suffer and pay monthly if you have a device that you would like to use Procreate on. It's a one-time payment, I think, if you have like, you know, if you're using it on like a PC or a Mac, like a MacBook. But if you want to use it on any other device, it's not. It's a subscription fee. PS Store. Oh, I just looked at Steam. Apparently it's 60% off on Steam too if anybody is interested. 24 euros instead of 60 euros. Yeah, on the Steam store is also 60% off. So it's like 32 Canadian instead of 80 Canadian, which is crazy. Hi, Ismagatsun. Hi, Pyrook. How are you doing today? Thank you for coming. We played Automata. I loved it, so Replicant has been on my list for a long time. Oh, congrats on treating yourself. I'm gonna look into that after. I don't have a PlayStation anymore. I mean, I do. I have my PS2. But the thing is, I lost my memory cards for it, so I have to figure out how to get new ones that aren't going to cost me $1 million. I'm sure they're available. It's just, you know, being kind of like a vintage item. I don't know how much they would actually cost. Yeah, we'll keep that for now. I think they're changing it for the new version, so future upgrades will be on the subscription version for PC. That's awful. I mean, love you, Clip Studio. I feel just bad for us. Oh, what am I doing? I think I'm gonna make this a little bit skinnier. Sorry if I'm being nitpicky. Okay, that's not bad. Just keep it like that. Alright. And then I think this is gonna have to wrap around. think you're gonna go now. My eyes are starting to feel heavy. Hope you have a great rest of the day. Okay, no problem, and have a good sleep. Good night. Thank you for dropping by, and thank you for the well wishes. I'll see you maybe next time, hopefully. And thank you for the follow. It might be too big, but it's fine. Alright. My toxic drawing trait is seeing something, getting inspired, and wanting to draw it, and then realizing, oh no, but then the clothes are very detailed. Like, that's part of what makes it beautiful art, or beautiful character, or whatever. But it makes it tougher for me. This is looking, it's giving stop sign, so I'm gonna change it a little bit. Is it? I think it's curved a little bit inside. I'll fix that. But I would much rather draw something like this, these clothes, than something that Yana Toboso drew. For those of you who don't know, Yana Toboso is the mangaka artist of Black Butler. Wah! Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. We're good, we're back. Yeah, Black Butler. But, and also, I don't know if she, like, actually created, like, I think the Twisted Wonderland concept and, like, the designs for her idea, obviously, like, she didn't make and, like, develop the actual game. She was a big part of it. But, the thing about Yana Toboso that, I mean, I love. Yana Toboso is, like, my favorite, you know, Black Butler is, like, my favorite manga. But I just love her art. And a big part of what she loves to do is having these really intricate and beautiful fashions in her drawings and in her manga. And they look very effortless to draw, but when you try to draw them, it's absolute hell. Let's see. Okay, we vibe with that. And I think, I forget what it was, one of her books or one of, like, an interview that she did, she explained that, like, for CL Phantom Hive and Black Butler in the manga, she really wanted it to be a big part of the manga that CL wore something completely different every chapter. And that was her idea. And at first, you know, kind of like me drawing any of her art, she thought it was a great idea, and so did her team. And then they actually started doing it. And they're amazing artists, so they were able to kind of figure out a way to do it, but it was hard for them as well. They said to kind of, you know, every chapter you have to kind of think up a new outfit for little CL. Okay. Just give me a second here. I'm just gonna adjust my kind of hair because it's like getting in my face. I'm so sorry. I explained this before, but I wear glasses because I'm a blind motherfucker, okay? And the problem also is that I don't have to, but I wear headphones when I stream. And my glasses don't exactly fit very well. Like under my headphones. So the struggle is trying to keep my glasses on every time I like bend down or do anything. Alright, let us continue this journey. Again, I apologize for my incredibly slow process of drawing. But deal with it. I'm just kidding. Nope. Eraser, please. Is that good? I hope so. And speaking of favorite like manga and shows, Papa Katsu scared me today. Because right now, like on TV and stuff, they're showing a lot of ads for House of the Dragon. Season 2 coming out, what is it, June 16th? Which I love House of the Dragons, but I also love Game of Thrones, I love Lord of the Rings, all of that jazz. But anyway, it's very well known in my fam that I love that kind of stuff, and my dad just sees the trailer and turns to me and was just like, didn't like that actress like die? I'm like, what are you talking about? Who died? I was like, the actress in that dragon show. I'm like, what are you talking about? And a lot of trying to figure it out, because he's never seen Game of Thrones or anything. If he sees anything, it's from like YouTube shorts or colleagues at work kind of discussing that kind of thing. And I was like, the actress died? I'm gonna have to look that up. I heard nothing about it. He's like, not the actress, the character. And I was like, what do you mean? And it's like, oh, the one that they show on the TV, like that main character. And I guess, spoiler alert, even though I'm not really naming anyone at the moment, and I won't be naming anybody because of spoilers. I was like, no, we didn't have any like of those big kind of characters, dying yet. And then you're like, but like, didn't she die though? I'm like, do you mean in Game of Thrones? And again, spoiler alert, I'm very sorry, even though I'm not naming anyone. And my dad goes, isn't it like the same actors and actresses and characters? I'm like, oh, very much not so. It's like, oh, but it's a prequel, isn't it? I'm like, yeah, but because it's a prequel, it means that none of the Game of Thrones characters currently exist. He was like, oh, okay. But it was funny, he almost gave me a heart attack. Like, I didn't know an actress died? What do you mean? Okay. What else? Okay. And another thing that I really like about Procreate, because Yuzai was kind of talking about the great things about Procreate, is that it helps you make straight lines. Or, you know, curves. Perfect curves. So, like, for example, if I want to make like a circle, it makes it like straight. Not straight, but like, you know what I mean. Like, it makes the circle or whatever thing that you're trying to draw like very smooth. But if you want to draw like a perfect circle, and let's say that it's very lumpy like that, smoothens it out. And if you put 2 fingers on it, it makes a perfect circle. So you don't have to worry about making circles anymore. And I know as kind of like artists, we grow up as, you know, we have to draw the perfect circle by hand. We cannot always have the time to do that. So this helps. Like, see, my curve is not doing that well, so if I curve it like this, it does that, but and it makes it more perfect. Not that it is actually perfect, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna actually make it a little less of a curve. There we go. There. It's not perfect, but it's something. We're working with something here. Okay, so that's basically covered. Now this side. So there's like a little thing jutting out. Ugh, my glasses are falling off. I'm gonna move my iPad in position because my neck was starting to hurt a little bit. Sorry. The mangoes are still so cold. Let me see. Let me actually see what that thing is. I can't actually tell if it's coming off of the kind of plate or if it's part of the black line situation. But regardless, we vibe. little bit higher. More coverage. Alright. Let's see. Position is still weird. Also, I'm not sure if you're still here, Yuzai and Sofaloaf, but the DVD videos, at least the first one that we did way back in December, those are gonna be coming out soon. Like literally all I have to do is kind of post them and schedule them. But they're like literally they're on the way, and you're gonna hate me. You guys will hate me very much, especially Sofaloaf. But I think it's worth it to watch. God, you need to watch all my, or not all my videos, haha. God, you need to watch my videos still. It's okay, girlfriend. They're gonna be there forever. Except that one copyright strike on my Assassin's Creed VOD almost scared me to death. But they're all gonna be there, don't worry about it. But the Blood Eagle lecture in Hellblade Part 2 of my VOD was pretty interesting. We gotta play 7 Days to Die. I don't know anything about the game. I just saw the word zombies and I was like, yeah, I'm not playing this alone. Like, I got scared playing Hellblade. But to be fair, that part when I was dying like 5 times because this fire monster was chasing me and I had to find those runes, that was pretty scary. It's like Minecraft, but zombies are the focus. Oh my god. Can we kill the zombies though? Like, is that an option, or is it kind of like oh god, what's that game? Is it like Outlast where they say you're not a fighter. Your only option is to run or hide. I don't really like this positioning. I think I'm gonna make it a little bit more straight this way. And then I'm gonna make this side a little bit shorter. Because perspective. And Ayato's kind of facing, if you can see, like 3/4-ish. Even though like this reference picture is basically kind of the same angle. You can fight back? Okay. Then we're good, as long as we can fight back. Also, speaking of games where we can't fight back, I saw Lunch Lady was on sale again. Wink wink, Yuzai. Wink wink, so below. My glasses fell on my iPad. Actually, let me just adjust this a little bit. Alright. Here we go. I think I'm still gonna make this a little bit skinnier on this side. Go. Yeah. Also, we need to find some time to play Civ. Yes, we do. I really do want to play it. I think that because you said it was like quite a long game, I just want to make sure that I have like quite a lot of free time to spend on that. But yeah, I am up for Civ. Ugh. You just tell me when you're available, Yuzai. That's a little bit wide. Because how long did like you say does a game of Civ last? So let's go a little bit more in. That doesn't look correct at all. I'll start with the stick first. Maybe a little bit thicker. Depends on how you play. I play peacefully, so it'll take a long time because no one dies. Well, good on you for taking the peaceful route. Because if it was me, I'm choosing war every single time. I don't want peace, only problems. Like how, because like I was saying I don't like how this kind of still looks a little bit awkward, but it is an option to like attack other like kingdoms and countries, isn't it? I actually just ended up taking off my headphones. It's fine. Yeah, you can attack others as part of the game. Yay! My dreams will come true. I feel like there's a board game like that. I forget what it's called. But some of my friends used to play it with with our teachers in school. and they would like be other countries slash I don't know, like I forget if they were even real countries or not. But they would do that and they would like try and conquer each other. It was a really fun game. A lot of strategizing. That's fine. I say the average game would be about 8 hours. A girl like that's the whole ass like 9 to 5 job. But if you're starting out, you'll be reading a lot of text, listening to me yap about the game. So I'd say a beginning game is about 10 hours. Oh my god. Okay, I'll spare some 10 hours for you to play that. Catan, maybe? I don't think I never played Catan. Yeah, I don't think it was Catan. It was something else. If it comes to me, let me whoa, sorry. Actually, look it up. Countries, board game. Part of me wants to say it's Risk, but I don't know if it was Risk. My heart is telling me it had a weird name. I don't know. Don't worry, it goes by fast. We can split it to 3-hour sessions. My peace emote is so versatile. I love it. It's so cute. Use peace. Okay, I'll believe you. I believe you. We'll play it. Although I will say May is kind of like a really busy month for me. For like the weekends, you know. I have to go touch grass next weekend, unfortunately. I've been kind of forced into going to some event. And then the weekend after is my birthday weekend, and I'm hoping that I can do something something like special for my birthday. Like a stream. And then the weekend after is Anime North. See, you're gonna see me. I'm really good. Anime North, you're gonna take me to the U-Haul rave. You promised. You promised, Yuzai. Wow, those typos. Typos be crazy. For me, it's like whenever I'm like like I'm in another streamer's chat. And I don't know why, it's probably something they don't care about and no one else cares about when I'm trying to type like the number 6 or like something about that, and it turns to do segs. And then I have to be like, no, but I didn't mean it that way. U-Haul Raven, then Mad Kid, yeah. Actually, I have to listen to Mad Kid's music because I only know the Rising of the Shield Hero song. If you have any recommendations for Mad Kid music, please throw them my way. 626. Yeah, it happens. I don't know why. It just like does that a lot. And it's embarrassing. my god, that was the wrong triangle. There. It's good for now. I don't know any Mad Kid songs. I just know that my best friend's fave idol group is. Oh, okay, nice. Or well, are they idols? I think they count as idols, right? It's Google in time. Well, I mean, Google is saying they are a boy band, so I guess that is still considered isn't an idol group. I don't know. I don't know what like the kind of definitions of boy band is. Like, is a boy band an idol, or is like a boy band also just like any rock group? Boy band is the English word for guidles. Oh, okay. Good to know. Because now I feel like everybody uses idols instead of boy band. But yeah. That's gonna be cool though to see them. I'm very excited about that. Ah! I have to change my positioning again because when I draw, I sit in a very weird position and then my hips start hurting. Oh, where's my chat? There it is. But I'm quite excited to see Mad Kid. BRB, just go in bed. Okay, Pyrook. No problem. I also wonder who's going to be going to Otaku-thon. Because usually Otaku-thon also has like really good guests. But I think that last year's Survive Said the Prophet at Anime North that made my entire year, because Survive Save the Prophet is like one of, if not my favorite J-rock band, and I got to hear them sing like Kanjo, the Vinland Saga song, and then like the song for like season 2 of Vinland Saga, and like the Banana Fish songs, and I was just and then I made a boo-boo for Otaku-thon, and I thought I bought Kanabun tickets, and I ended up not buying them, even though I kind of gaslit myself into thinking that I did. So then when I actually went in, I got like stopped by the security staff. That was embarrassing for me. May or may not go to Otaku-thon, closer to may not. That's fair. I will miss you, Yujai. You will have us in your hearts. We will have you in our hearts. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave it at that for now in terms of that little section. And it goes all the way down here. can go thinner. Wait. I don't know what that sound was, but it was a sound of all time. Move my keyboard a little out of the way so I can put this back on the table. Yeah, I don't really have the budget for Otakuthon, but if my brother's group will go, I will tag along because a ride will be cheaper. Okay, crossing fingers that your brother's group goes along too. Hello, mademoiselle. Hello, monsieur Pyrook. I hope you're all comfy in your bed now. Perfect, like, I don't know, situation, environment for watching this kind of stream. Comfy in bed with a comfy stream. Exactly. One day I would like to invest in a better microphone so that you don't have to hear my PC sound. Just looking at the other reference picture. Okay, so it goes into another diamond shape somewhere down here. I should have just continued that line. Whatever. By the way, forgot to ask how am I? Oh, that's okay. I'm doing quite well today. Oh, but last night we had quite the eventful night. So it was like 10 p.m. and I was just kind of cozy, finishing some like thumbnail work, and then suddenly alarm went off in my building, like the fire alarm everywhere, scared me half to death. And that has never happened in the history of me being in this building, which is a long time. And of course my first thought is like, oh my god, there is a fire. But and I think everybody else thought that too, because everybody in the building kind of just evacuated, and so did me and my fam. So we all kind of ran outside. Nothing serious. Yeah, everything is fine. So it's nothing serious. But what happened was, apparently somebody's washing machine was like leaking or overflowing or something, or like the pipes for the washing machine were leaking and they were kind of seeping down, and somehow they like damaged the electrical system and it caused the fire alarm to go off. It was like coming down from the lights downstairs in this one corridor and everything. So although it wasn't imminently dangerous, it's something that's like, that's odd. But the fire people came, firemen and women, and they kind of checked everything out, and they said it's safe, so I trust them. And I just went back into my apartment. But yeah, I'm hoping that doesn't happen again tonight, which thankfully it hasn't. Oh, I made a boo-boo. I should have continued this line. just continue from here. So yeah, if you're trying to get into drawing, don't do what I just did. If you draw a line, apparently, because I learned this the hard way, and apparently I still haven't like figured it out, is when you're drawing like a line that might go through something, that line is too thick. Just draw it through the thing. Because it's gonna look weird if you just kind of try to connect it through the other end. More often than not, it's not going to actually be continuous. It's gonna look really weird. It's gonna break your flow, so don't do that. And it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but as long as your line is kind of continuing, it helps make the flow better, and you can just erase the line after. Alright. And kind of don't want to draw the other end of the thing. So I'm not going to. Unless it looks kind of weird. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. A sip of water. Because it really is quite hot inside. And outside too, but inside it feels much warmer than outside. Okay, that's not half bad. And then what's next? Oh yes, I have to draw this little connecting thingy. I actually don't even know what that is. What I'm looking at, I don't know if you can see it, but like this thing here on the side of this shoulder thing. That's nice, thank you. Like that. I don't have that much room to be drawing that kind of thing, but that's fine. Now I have to draw, I believe, these things. So we shall draw the outer first. Nope. We can't see all of them, so it's kind of weird to be drawing. Let's try a different strategy. Okay. It's up like this. And up. So at least there's like a hint of that going on. Even though in this particular drawing you're not going to be able to see it. Okay. Another one coming out. Yeah. A little bit cleaner. That one is a little bit easier because it is literally just a swoop. But like I said, you can't see it. Okay. So I think for now that's okay. We might change that a little bit later. Like once I start coloring, or you know, I look at the whole thing and I'm like, let me actually check one thing though, because the hair was bothering me a little bit. I just want to make sure that nothing else is connected to the hair. Okay. This can go away for a little second. It looked kind of small for his head. A little bit, just a tad bit bigger. Because I don't want to give him a 5 head, but we do need him to have a little bit better proportions. But we can fix that because the hair is like in a different layer. See? Different layer. Alright, let's move on to the other shoulder. So let me bring back my sketch. So I think another problem is that when I drew the sketch, he's looking a little bit, I don't know if you can see it properly here. I'll zoom in. I'll close myself too for a second. But it's looking like his proportions are a little bit off. Like his shoulders look quite small, but then again, I can't make our left side, his right side, that big. Otherwise, then again, the proportions are going to be off. Another option is to make, we'll see, I'll start drawing it and then, or inking it, I guess. And then if it does look off, I will just make the right side a little bit longer. Which I did do a little bit already, as you can probably see. Let me bring myself back. Over here. As you can see that there's a difference between the black, which is the inking part, and the sketch. It's like drawn out like a tiny bit longer. So we'll see what happens when we start doing it. Let me get another reference picture for Ayato, because I need to know what his other shoulder looks like. Okay, that's not a bad picture. Save that and open it. And then I will open the other one that I saw, because that also looked quite pretty. Or, you know, I can see what his shoulders are looking like, so. Oh, I have to blow my nose for a second. Let me mute myself so I don't give you guys a I don't break your ASMR immersion. Okay, we back. I mean, unless you want to hear the crinkly tissue sounds. Okay, so I think I have the pictures. Internet's being a little bit weird right now. Okay. Sorry, I was eating another mango. It was super cold and I couldn't talk because of it. Okay. So, let's go back to the closed layer. And after the closed layer, I just have these little kind of, are they called like lapels? These areas to do. And I think we're good. So, let's first off just draw the length of the shoulder. Oh, actually, let me fix this hair for a second. It's looking a little crazy after I adjusted it. Let me go back. Okay. I have to bring this hair in a little bit. Just fine. Actually, which brush am I using now? Let's use this one. Whoop. Perfect. Okay. Bring it in a little bit more. sweaty, that's okay because I think it'll be looking a little bit better once there's like color and everything. Alright, so this in. It's gonna make this look a little bit better. It looks like all the hair is like, that might have been too many lines. It's gonna look sweeping back behind the ear a little bit. Okay, we'll keep that there for now. We'll fix whatever happens when we get to the coloring stage. Let's get to the shoulder. So shoulders like that. I know I'm making the shoulder incredibly straight looking, but it helps for me to know what the shoulder looks like. So let's take this off for a second. Okay, that's not horrible. And plus, like, it's all gonna be covered with the armor situation anyway. So let me make you smaller. Alright, let's look at my reference photos. I'm looking at one reference photo. It's not like an official photo. It looks like a fan photo, but someone drew him and made him Ayato look like Lelouch. He's giving very much Lelouch vibes. And then another one I see is like an official artwork. But let us see. I'm concerned about the official artwork one because it seems like there's like a dragon, not dragon, but like there's like on the shoulder armor. I don't know what they're called, but they're these like adornments that they kind of look like wings. They're kind of scaring me to draw a little bit, but so let's try drawing this part. So it has, there's like a little, it's like a buckle kind of thing here. It's similar to the one on this side here, but it's just, let me just show you a little bit better. Yeah, so it's like this, however, just on this side and not as shown. Actually, I don't even know if I need to draw it. I don't think I need to draw that one. See, this is why I always like to sketch my things. Oh, and if you hear this thumping, I was hearing this thumping. That's like how we erase and and redo, undo and redo in Procreate. So let's do the armor. is not up, so I don't think there's like a reason for me in particular to draw like any other particular angle for the armor. So making it kind of round. Okay, not bad. Let's check on what this is looking like. So it looks like he has a couple of bigger plates on the shoulder part. They're bigger, but they're thinner. And then on the part that goes up to the arm, then there's some different kinds of plates. So the problem is every art I look at has like different plates on his shoulders. Okay. Okay, so I think they have 3 on his shoulder, which I can do. 3, when I'm talking about 3, I'm meaning like there's, it's hard to show you here, but there's like 3 of these overlapping shoulder plates. I'm so sorry, that was so loud. But you have those 3 kind of overlapping shoulder plates that kind of, and then you have this adornment and then the ones going down the arm. But we're not going to be seeing the ones going down the arm because I didn't draw that. Just gonna change my settings a little bit. Okay. So let's see. So that's 1 plate. Second will be down here. I know that in the actual sketch that you see, there's like a lot more kind of drawn in. But with how kind of wide these are, I think it should be okay. Oh, actually these, maybe not. Oh, it's only the last one. Okay, yeah. No, I was just looking at these and it seems like all the plates, they don't have this kind of like gold line, except the very last one. So, yeah. Alright. Okay. Yeah. How do I actually draw the plates here? The plates are rounded. So Ugh, why can't I draw this? There. Okay. Let's fix that. And then there we go. Okay. Now we do one more. And this one is the one that's going to have the like golden trim at the end, so we will add those. Okay, let's see. Okay, that one's a little bit skinny. I think I'm going to just adjust it a little bit. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. I'm actually gonna make them a little bit wider. There. That's the good thing about digital art, is that I know like a lot of traditional artists, they don't maybe view this kind of very positively in terms of digital art, but it's quite handy when you're able to just cut and paste what what you want to fix. So we move that down. Okay, now one more little thing. I just need the little trim on it. Okay, the trim is quite thick, it looks like, at least. So I think I will just make you a little bit thicker. Okay, I did start drawing the little, like, lapel things. Okay. The armor is looking kind of weird. I might just kind of make them more leveled, if that makes sense. That's not a big deal to fix. Okay. So just make this one a little higher. Alright, and I'm gonna make this shoulder the last shoulder a little bit lower. There we go. Okay, that looks, I think, a little better. I think I'm going to, however, make these a little bit more straight. You know what song's been stuck in my head? For any of you guys who know, like, K-pop, you'll probably know, like, that song Magnetic, but I think the group is called Illit. I don't know, but that song has been stuck in my head all day, but not the real version. There's somebody made an AI version with 17, the other K-pop group, my favorite K-pop group, singing it, but it just sounds cursed. Because, like, the first line of the song is supposed to be, like, very cute, like, maybe I just want to let you know, or what is it? What is the first line of it? Oh no, yeah, it's baby, I'm just trying to play it cool, but I just can't hide that I want you. But then the 17 cursed version is like, baby, baby, I'm just trying to let you know. Alright, so let's see. Okay. Not horrible. Okay, now we go to the big situation, whatever it is. Okay. So it looks like it's like it looks like wings. So I have the tracing here. So let's just do it that way. just need to see what the shoulder would look like. I think this like wing part will cover some of this shoulder armor. Okay. And then it's like a pew. I think we're just gonna do... That is so bad. Oh my god. Okay, that's not bad. That is not bad. But I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. That's not bad. I'll keep that. And then like that. But the angle is a little bit off. Let me see if there's another picture. That shows this kind of like 3/4 angle. It's just making me more confused. Because again, like every kind of picture I look at is a different like a different picture. They have different ornaments. I'm putting on some lip balm. If you want to hear the sounds of the lip balm for like ASMR. I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm surprised the mic kind of picked that up. I'm so sorry, my glasses dropped again. I'm gonna make actually my little comfy music a little louder. This is my ending song. But I think it's a very good like chill ASMR song too. As well. only because I want to make sure that it is being decently loud. Yeah, it's maximum volume. Okay, let's see. I'll just get the mic off the screen, or not the mic, the mouse off the screen here. Okay, let's continue. I'm erasing it because the angle. So an angle. I think the angle would show more like the back side of it and not like that, right? Yeah, I think it's like that, sort of. Okay, so let's try that. Pew, pew, pew. Okay. So, let me look at his picture again. Okay. So, the back side is gonna be bigger. Like that. And then we're gonna see it come out and meet. I'll clean it up, don't worry. I don't know where it connects at the like a hinge point on the bottom part of the armor, which goes forward, something like that, except lower, so we don't see it very well. Okay, and then sort of. Oh, I see. Okay, never mind. I see. Inward should make it a point. I'm gonna make it go a little bit more inside. That was too much. This line that is here should be thinner. gonna give an illusion of 3D-ness by the end. Maybe not. We'll try our best. Okay. And I promise we will be cleaning it up. Isn't bad. I'm going to clean it up a bit so it's not as messy looking. All the way down. Perfect. Okay, it's time for me to go your EP. Good night, Katsu. Good night, Yuzai. Thank you for coming. Have a good sleepy. See you next time. Bye bye. Those aren't half bad. Probably won't be here too much longer either. I just want to finish this part, and then next time we can do the lapels. Or I can do the lapel things off stream, get that done, and we can do the coloring next time. always super fun, at least for me. Because that's when your kind of art starts coming to life. And then obviously you have like the shading and everything. In my opinion, the shading really kind of makes it feel like an art piece. Because the shading gives it more depth, which I'm sure a lot of you have already known. I don't know if I'll keep this line. I might take it out. But for now we're gonna keep it. Just fix the end and this part, do the other side, and I think that'll be good for today. Did we get to finish all the inking? No, but for an art that I kind of messed up on, I don't think it's that bad that that's all we got through. Did spend a little more than usual yapping. Okay, they look a little small. I think smaller than his does. Actually, I'm gonna make this go lower and like that, because his is actually a little bit lower. There we go. And on my iPad for like the screen protector, I'm using it's not paper-like, it's like off-brand paper-like. But I've told people this before. It really kind of digs in to your Apple Pencil. So it ends up like shaving, no, shaving's the right word, but the Apple Pencil nib tends to like I guess shaving it down, like it gets, the nib gets kind of ruined after a while, longer than it would if it was like a normal, either another normal kind of screen protector, or if you were using it without the protector. So it feels really nice though, because it feels like you are actually working on like a paper. And if you're an artist, I mean, I guess it depends on like what kind of artist you are and what you feel comfortable with. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. But if you're like me, it kind of helps you feel like you're doing art. and it gives like a little bit of friction. So it just, I like it. But the actual paper like screen protectors are quite expensive. I forget how much they cost, but obviously I didn't buy them. And I don't think you necessarily need to either. But like an off-brand is just as good. I'm going to be eating a mango. This is my little plate. That didn't sound very much like ASMR. Okay, mango has been swallowed. Thin because it's kind of in the back there, or I don't know if it should be a little bit more forward than the other one. Because some Kamisato Ayato pictures don't have that on. I don't even know what they're called. Ornament shoulder guards. These like wings. They don't have them on. They're looking a little small, but I can always make them bigger. Let's do it. Actually, do that. And it's not my best iking job because it's like, what are you actually doing, man? Oh, that's why. Okay, it's not my best inking job because I'm basically sketching at the same time I'm inking. Which, if I remember correctly, that you're not supposed to do. So, there's that. And I'm actually gonna move you a little. I don't know if this is the correct perspective, but I'm gonna move you a little bit forward. Automatic shaping tool is that it's not very good at kind of catching the subtle curves. So if you do like a subtle curve like this, it'll make it a straight line. In Procreate, that is. Second, it's not horrible, and then afterwards we can make this. He has like this thing there. We can deal with that later. obviously my art isn't perfect at all because I'm still learning myself. I didn't go to art school or anything like that. Everything that I have done and I have learned is like self-taught. So it's definitely something that you can do being self-taught, but I'm obviously missing a lot of like the fundamentals and things like that, so is that how I want to do it? Make it a little lower. Because do I want to make it lower? I think I'll make it a little bit less. I'm just deciding how I want to do this. It's looking so small though. I'm gonna make it bigger. Even bigger than that. Because his is like in some pictures it's small and then in other pictures it's huge. These ornaments. So make them huge. And we bring it a little forward. Like that. That's better. And I'll just fix these. Clean these up a little bit. And if you guys are going to sleep, whoever's watching, I hope you're having, or I hope you do have a good night. And a good sleep. Trying to make this as comfy a stream as possible because I know I kind of stream a little late for the ES tiers. Maybe next week I'll try and do it a little bit earlier. There we go. That's not horrible. I think I will keep it at that. I think the second like wing is bothering me a little, so I think I will just move it a little forward. Gonna look a little bit strange, but we're gonna go with that for now. Another thing I'm trying to work on, I told everyone this before, that if it doesn't look perfect, it's okay, but I am myself trying to work on being okay with the fact that my art doesn't look perfect. I know I'm getting better at it, but especially when I started. And I did start drawing when I was young, like really young, but I didn't seriously start drawing until only a few years ago. And it was hard because I would always compare myself to people who would be better than me. And those people obviously like either it's their profession, or maybe they went to school for it, or they've done it a lot longer. But obviously they were better. And, you know, I would be not okay with my work not looking like theirs. So that would kind of prevent me from drawing fast or drawing like doing more art more often. That's part of why my like Shonhai art that I showed earlier at the beginning of the stream took so long, because I was like, why doesn't Ville's hair look the same, or why doesn't his clothes look the same as like in the game? So, but eventually I was just kind of tired of it. And I just said to myself, I really just want to finish this piece. I think I'm doing good with what my skill level is. So of course there's things that could be better. I think I'm just gonna fix this. What should I do? Make a little bit of a wisp here? Why don't we make a little bit of a wispy wisp? I'll fix that. I'll fix that off stream. Because when I made the hair bigger, it kind of ruined, not ruined, but it changed the positioning of where like the clothes are and where my little gaps are and everything. That's fine. Okay, one more little thing that I'm gonna do is create this little, you can't see it, but he has this kind of a shield here, so I'm going to just recreate that. If I can. The angle is like a little weird for me, and there's not that many pictures of him with that. So okay, let's start off with that. Okay. Actually, it should be kind of matching his shoulders a little bit more. Like that, something like that. That actually isn't quite bad from my first time drawing that. Let's see. I just want to have a good picture of exactly what it looks like, because I'm not too sure. It's actually quite hard to find a picture of him with this like shoulder thing. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It curves up. Sometimes if I'm not sure what it is exactly, I just kind of follow what the drawing is showing, like, or what the art is showing me. So it looks like it's kind of curving. I think we have a base for it, so it's curving up and then going like that. I just want to draw a good line. Go up. as curved. Okay. I should make this one a little bit like that. I don't know how he fights with this on, honestly. Kamisato art. Suiyu. Ayato is like one of my mains in Genshin Impact. More often than not, he's on my team. Unless like I really can't have any water on my team or hydro character on my team. Okay. Then it seems like it goes down. And then it has like another level. There. That is actually not horrible. I'm quite happy with that. Just gonna make that curve a little bit higher. Okay. Just clean these up a little bit. He has some lines over here that I can do. Just gonna clean these. And then I don't know what that particular design is on it, but I don't think it's something I can do at the inking stage. It looks like it's colored, so I'll do it at the coloring stage. Okay, that's not bad. That isn't horrible. I think though I'm gonna change that angle because it looks weird. And I'm gonna make it a little bigger. Okay, so there's that. And I'm gonna make it a little bigger. There we go. That looks more protective. Make this bigger. Need a bigger line. Okay, let's see what it looks like from up above. It's not horrible. Like, we made some progress on it. I'm just gonna do the lines here. I might have to redo the lines like in the art or the coloring stage. You know what, actually, to follow these lines better, I'm just gonna copy and paste these. Where? that it'll be exactly the shape that I need them to be in. And then I just merge down. And perfect. And if I'm not happy with the line work, I can always redo it. Whoop. There we go. Okay. And then there's a third line. So I can copy and paste again. Okay. And paste. There. So 3 lines. I mean, it's not perfect. I'm actually just gonna make it more spaced out. There we go. Clean it up a little bit. Alright. And let's do it again to the other side. Paste. Bam. Oh, whoops. Just gonna merge those down. And then, oop. Copy and paste. There's that one. Merge it down. Just gonna clean these lines up a little bit. Okay. Okay, not bad. I mean, the line work is completely gross, but we work with what we have right now. And then one more time. We copy and paste. Let me make this one a little bit wider. There. Merge it down. Okay, let's see. All right. Perfect. I'm gonna change. Why not? There we go. I thought it was an eraser for a second. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So So that's what we have for now. Let's see how it's looking like. Why don't we do the horizontal flip? Okay, honestly not bad. I could make this a little bit more switching downward. I don't I'm just looking at, I hate the horizontal flip. It's so scary. But yeah, it doesn't look so bad. I think I might make it a little bit forward on this side. Let me see if I can do that really quickly. So the line kind of matches. Then we do the horizontal flip once again. I still think I need to make it go down more. Turn this one down. So I'm going to do that. Okay. Let's see how that looks before I do anything. Not bad. It seems like it will have to be like that, but I don't really like how that looks. I think I'm going to keep it like that, but just a tiny bit more. I think I just might keep it like that for now. Or maybe, let's see. Do this. Just make it like that. Just a tad. Just a tad bit more going down. Okay. And then I just want to see what it looks like. I might just keep it, yeah, I'll just keep it like that for now. I really don't like how it looks when flipped horizontally. Alright, so I think for now, I think that's a good place to kind of stop what we're doing for today. I might fix up some of the things that I kind of messed up on and kind of do like the labels and the little things, and then the next time we do this we can start with the coloring. I think doing this on stream really helped me kind of be productive and not get distracted by different things, so I think this is like a good time for me to draw, and then like on my own I can like do little things on myself by myself. But I want to thank you guys all. Actually, let me switch to my other side. Oh my gosh, Portable Jeff, thank you for following me. I'm going to switch to my other screen. Let me just do that. This is my little just chatting screen. Alright, here we are. Good. Can't wait to see how it turns out. Thank you so much. I hope it turns out good. That's all I'll say. But thank you guys all for coming. This was like kind of an experimental stream for me, because it's like the first time I've done like an art stream, and I haven't been streaming that long. Maybe, I don't know, this is like the second month of streaming. So thank you guys for coming and watching this. I'm glad that we had a lot of people that came in and liked me doing this kind of thing, because art is something that I really love to do, so we'll be doing more of it in the future. But thank you guys for coming so much. I hope you guys have a really good night, have a really good day, or time zone wherever you are. The next time I am streaming will be Sunday. We'll be finishing off Hellblade, and yeah, it's gonna be 4 p.m. EST. I will see you guys then. I think that will be a very short stream, but we can do something do something afterward. But until then, I will see you next time. All right. Okay. Bye. Love art stream. So you enjoyed it. Catch you next time, Jeff. But yes, I will see you next time. So thank you guys for coming again. Bye bye.